Hi everyone, welcome to the latest edition of the Coach's Corner. I am your host, Wes McKinney, and today we have the head baseball coach here at Concord, Coach Andrew Wright. Coach, good to have you on today.
Thanks for having me, Wes.
Coach, you guys go 5-0 last week. You guys sweep Wheeling in the middle of the week, then you guys sweep Glenville on the weekend. What kind of momentum do you think this has carried into this week?
Momentum is probably a tricky word to use. I like to look at it more as confidence because, inherently with college baseball, you play 5 games in a row and then you've got 2 or 3 days off where you got to kind of recoup. So a lot of times you can lose some of that momentum. So I think that going into the next week, getting ready for Shepherd and West Virginia State, we're going to be able to take a lot of confidence in the fact that you go out and play clean baseball, then you're going to win games like we did.
Okay, you guys have had a phenomenal bullpen this year, led by Will Zuspin and Tim Leather, both with just outstanding ERAs. What's been the secret behind the bullpen success?
I think when you break the numbers down, it goes back to throwing strikes. They've walked in very similar splits. When you talk about innings, I think our starters have thrown about 77 innings, and our relievers have thrown about 76. And our bullpen has thrown more strikes than our starters have. And I think that it's nothing against the guys that we have starting, but when you got that kind of reassurance coming out of the bullpen that they're going to go in and throw strikes and compete, we're going to be in pretty good shape. Okay,
here we are, March 19th, and we're still talking about snow in Athens, cold weather. How tough has it been trying to practice and then also play in this miserable mess?
Well, I think it's something you kind of get used to in a sense, and you try to, something we talk to our guys about is eliminating the variables. You take what might be good or what might be bad about the situation and just eliminate it and just focus on the job at hand, and that is playing baseball games and winning them.
Okay, you guys have had several junior college transfers come in this year and just be extremely successful. How's that helped the program this year?
I think it's balanced out some of the experience as well, because we have probably one of the more athletic freshman classes that we've had in a long time, and it's allowed for those guys to kind of be brought along in a very good manner. But to have those guys, with the 4 junior college transfers and the 2 Division I transfers that we had, to have them come in with their experience and has been a big thing for us.
Okay, not only has the junior college players come in and perform nicely for you, but you've had freshmen really step up in key situations. What kind of impact and what kind of confidence does it give you guys as a coaching staff, knowing that these young players can come in and step up for you?
It's huge, because when you look top to bottom on our roster, there's no one on our roster is simply filling a spot. We have people on our roster whose job is to help us win games now. Some guys are going to help us win games down the road, but the one good thing about what we have is I know that when we show up with our roster, everybody could play a particular role on a particular day. So it's very, very nice to know that you're going in with a small army to try to win baseball games.
Okay, you guys opened up the season down in Savannah, Georgia against Armstrong Atlantic. How do you think that helped the team kind of prepare for the road ahead?
I think it helped to show them how easy it is. We played one of the best teams in the country, and you don't want to say that you hung with them and be satisfied with it. We had opportunities to win all 3 baseball games, but I think that you take a look at a team like that who is as well known as they are because of their reputation and things like that, and to see how you match up from an athletic standpoint, and just for our guys to see what it looks like when you execute and win baseball games, that certainly helps.
Okay, looking ahead, you guys have 2 key series coming up. Wednesday against Shepherd right here in Athens, and then over the weekend you guys go to West Virginia State in a key WVIC South matchup. What are you expecting from both of those teams?
Both very disciplined programs. I would expect that their emphasis is going to be on playing clean baseball as ours is, throwing strikes, making plays, and doing what it takes to beat other teams offensively. We're going to see a lot of that. We're getting into a stretch in our conference schedule here that if we don't play good baseball, we're going to lose baseball games. So it's especially with the stretch that we have to play good, fundamental, very disciplined baseball if we want to get out on the other side of this and be where we're supposed to be.
All right, Coach, thanks for coming by today. Once again, this has been the Coach's Corner with baseball coach Andrew Wright. I am Wes McKinney, and you can get complete coverage of Concord Athletics at our website, CU Mountain Lions. Once again, for Coach Andrew Wright, I am Wes McKinney.